August 1939. The United States is still recovering from the Great Depression. Across the oceans, the Empire of Japan had expanded their territory during the Sino-Japanese War. In Germany, Adolf Hitler breeds a nation for war. By September of 1939, Hitler set his sights on Poland. Through a swift blitzkrieg attack, the country soon fell. After taking control of Poland, Germany began to round up Jews, sending them to live in ghettos, where they would soon be transferred to concentration camps. Many were executed. Then abt! Feuer! America knew of the mistreatment of the Jews, but we still did not want to get involved in another war in Europe. The U.S. had an obligation to its citizens to make sure they can recover from the Depression before committing them to a major conflict. In 1939, the U.S. Army was small and ill-equipped to fight a major war. Many of their weapons and equipment were hand-me-downs from World War I. By 1940, Nazi Germany had taken over much of France. Their allies, such as Italy, had conquered the Balkans and were moving across North Africa. The British Expeditionary Force had been expelled at Dunkirk. In the Pacific, the Japanese army advanced across many southern Pacific islands, defending British and Australian forces retreated in haste from the Japanese onslaught. The Japanese were a ruthless enemy and treated their prisoners with no compassion. The United States found themselves in a major ethical dilemma. They had a moral obligation to do what they believed was right. Their citizens were on hard times. Would war ruin the American morale? The consequences of war with Germany and Japan would have direct impact on their citizens. This would affect the U.S. financially, their citizens physically and emotionally. The U.S. needed to stand by the cardinal virtues of justice, moral courage, fortitude, and loyalty.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
The 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor would send the U.S. over the edge. Shortly afterwards, a declaration of war against Germany and the Empire of Japan was issued. This would begin the path to freedom.